For you Patreon viewers out there, we just re-edited and re-released Kenpo Enhancements. We cut this into 2 parts, okay? So, part 1, this is the concepts, theories, and principles of Kenpo Enhancements. So, what do we cover in Kenpo Enhancements? This is my take on where Kenpo should be today, based on my 43 years of law enforcement experience. And in video 1, we really break it down. What is a pragmatic aggression? What are interchanging objectives? How does that fit into the equation formula? How do we utilize contact proximity and other interesting principles such as these? So we break it down, we take examples out of standard Kenpo techniques currently in the system, and we apply these newer and updated principles to make the technique more applicable for street defense today. Okay, so that's what you get in video 1. In video 2, we go through selected techniques of the Kenpo system and we really put them to work. We look at the classical design of the technique, which isn't necessarily bad, it just perhaps needs an update, and then we apply the strategic formula, okay, and we enhance that technique and show how I would utilize it today. Hyperextend, clear it, hit, palm. Now, so here I am. What I want to do is take that now. As I step up the circle, I'm going to rip here, come around, catch it again, rip again as you hammer through. So I've got 2 eye rips in there, okay? Once again, all this is based on, you know, as Mr. Tatum said a lot, it's sequential opportunity, how your opponent positions himself in relation to what's going on in that particular scenario. But nevertheless, we've taken out some of the outdated concepts. So you got to remember, when Kenpo was designed in Mr. Parker's last version of Kenpo, what were the predominant martial arts at that time? We're looking at, obviously, Taekwondo was everywhere, various forms of Kung Fu, a lot of the Japanese arts, the Aki Jiu-Jitsu, and some of the throwing arts, and those were the popular arts in that day. So Mr. Parker basically, in my opinion, based Kenpo at that time around those arts, Judo being another one, okay? Well, as time evolves, you know, martial arts evolve. The more predominant arts now maybe aren't the same as what they were back then, and then people don't fight on the street today as they did back then. Also, you find different aspects of training that are now making it into that element that is more likely to attack you on the street. And I'm not talking about MMA participants also. You know, in all the years I've been in law enforcement, I've never had to deal with an MMA person out there on the street, okay? Usually people that study martial arts or study it seriously, there's an ethic behind it, and they're generally not the type of people that are going to go out there and commit crimes and get in trouble on the streets and you know, assault people. Not to say that can't happen, but nevertheless, those techniques, okay, and those training methods, they do make their way into criminal gangs, criminal element, prisons, and so forth. And so the element that you're more than likely to have to defend against out there does have access to information today, okay? So Kenpo, to me, has always been a fantastic martial arts system, and it was my primary form of defensive tactics as a police officer, okay? But I was fortunate enough to have instructors, primarily Mr. Tatum, that were able to teach the concepts in such a way that me as a police officer, I could apply that to my job, okay? I would take a lesson and I would learn something in that lesson that I could use on the next shift if I needed to, okay? So being taught the principles in that manner and being able to combine them with my past experience, I think made all the difference in the world. And we've put that information into the Kenpo Enhancements series. So if you haven't seen Kenpo Enhancements, you need to check that out. Doesn't matter if you're a Kenpo practitioner or if you're a martial artist of any type, because these principles will apply to equally across the board. And then again, better yet, check out our COPS class at weaponsacademy.com, where we have an ongoing, it's somewhat of a martial arts system, mixed martial arts for the streets, and a lot of what you see in this video series here, in this enhancement video series, we apply that, and we teach that in class as well. So anyway, for all you folks out there that are supporting our Patreon channel, we do appreciate it. That your funds are helping us with our El Negocio movie project. And just like this video here, okay, if you choose to either rent this video or join so you can get unlimited access, you'll get the material from the video in return. You help us with our film projects. So anyway, y'all take care out there. Enjoy Kenpo Enhancements. And until next time, be safe. And if you're not training, you ought to be. And if you're not training at Weapons Academy, come check us out and see what we're doing. I punch it. Now, I don't know, maybe he's got a hand here and a hand there, so I'm going to kick him back, not lose the same time. I've got that, and I've got that, and I go straight to the offset. I just kicked him and I hit it all at the same time. Oh, then I get it out and see you later. He shoots, parry,